Were you going to play a little jingle there with your feet, Lew?
I'm tapping. I'm a nervous tapper.
Just tapping?
I get nervous in your presence.
Thought you were in dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Happy Friday. Welcome
Happy
in.
Friday! We made it!
Woo.
And we got a great weekend ahead. Look at this day at the beach. Now, while that is warm, 75, certainly, gosh, you get a little bit further west. And, I mean, you some 5-10 degrees warmer than what's right along the coastline.
Are you to the point of just cracking open an egg out there on the asphalt?
Not quite there.
Not to that point?
Not quite there. Talk to me in August. But, yeah, I mean, what a day. It's been a weird day, interesting day around First Coast News.
Has it?
Yeah, it has. So
Enlighten us, please.
well, because I just opened up this Diet Coke, and
Wait, show him the photo.
I assure you it's Diet Coke. It's got Santa on it.
Ho ho jijo.
Tim Allen, man.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm glad you picked up on that.
All the Santa Clauses in movies. We didn't get to that list. We were doing all these lists around the holidays.
Yeah.
You know, we never got to who was the best Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And he might be the best one from film.
Perhaps the most nostalgic.
The Santa Claus. You know? Yeah. But I cracked this open, and our esteemed director producer back there, Marlo, said, "Hey, you can't crack open a cold one unless you got enough for everybody." And I mean, but again, it's a cold one, but it's a cold Diet Coke. But this is in reference to earlier during First Coast Living. Mm-hmm. You know, I went in there to do a weather segment for First Coast Living, and they're all in there drinking beers.
Oh.
Miller Lights. Like David, the host, and it's not even a 12. He's drinking a dang tall boy.
Oh.
And they've got the Jags cheerleaders in there, the Roar, and they got the drum line. I mean, they were already...
It was rowdy.
Feeling themselves. Yeah, earlier, we were streaming earlier with Speta, and you could hear the drums through the wall. And they were going, it was insane. They were going crazy.
Were there any tables jumped on and broken?
No bills allowed. Now, we got one of our coworkers, Lori, sweet Lori, she's wearing a Bills t-shirt with a Jags button-up shirt over it.
Smart.
She's kind of a house divided.
Okay.
All right, but no.
Because she's a native Western New Yorker.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I don't see Lori being the jumping through a table type.
Probably not.
You don't think so?
I think she would be there to bandage up the folks after they injure themselves.
She would care for them.
Yes.
And then she would try to repurpose the table. You know, figure out a way to make it work again. Yeah, she's a fixer, not a breaker, which I think is a great mentality.
Or she would have like the tailgating spread of food on the table beforehand, and then she would make sure that was all cleared off before
somebody goes through the table.
Yeah.
So it has been a wild day here at First Coast News, and as we get into the weekend of playoff football.
Wild card weekend.
So the temperatures have come down a bit. At that 3 o'clock hour, we were seeing like 82 for Jacksonville. So kind of maxed out right there, flirting with the record, but not quite. And it has got the humidity levels up there with the. We've seen kind of variable wind. So we've seen at the beach, we're seeing that east-southeast, and then out kind of to the west, we're getting that more land breeze. So we're getting more west-southwest. It's
been a pretty stable environment here the last few days. The winds haven't been really cranking all that much, but the humidity certainly gave to a lot of the fog that developed last night. I'm trying to think of what word I'm looking for there, but I mean by I would say 9:30. I mean, the fog started really rolling in from the east and from the beaches. And I mean, by 11 up at the airport, we were pretty socked in. I mentioned to you the Trout River. Yeah. Going over it, it looked like you were just in the middle of nothingness.
Could you bake cookies on the top of your hoodie
or car? Marlo's asking the question, could we bake cookies on the dashboard of our vehicle today? Not quite there.
Yeah, not quite there.
It would take
I wish.
Because you're inside the car at 80 degrees, you probably could get it up there in direct sunlight. Probably get it up to like 115 on the inside of the car.
If you had
you're not making cookies at that temperature.
If you some Tall House cookie dough, and they had chocolate in it, I think the chocolate would probably start to melt.
And maybe the dough itself would kind of flatten a little.
Yeah, but it's not going to bake.
Yeah. We're not there. But soon enough, don't wish away what little bit of winter we're going to have here over the next couple of weeks. with temperatures getting back. But in the meantime, we are hot. So we're going to still talk about fog for Saturday morning. We still have the potential for seeing quarter-mile visibilities in pockets. I don't think we're talking about the widespread like yesterday morning,
correct,
where it was everywhere. But certainly there are some areas, look at out towards Lake City, that line of fog, kind of like right west of the 75 corridor, Sewanee County. So maybe, you're driving out I-10, you might run into pockets, but not as bad. But nonetheless, let's get you prepared for a Saturday morning of some fog with temperatures maybe not quite cool enough to get the fog going as widespread. Because if we're getting lows at 62, 63 degrees and the dew points around, probably going to be around 58, 59 in the morning, might not meet up.
Yeah, might be just a degree or two away.
Yep.
From getting the fog to develop. So we'll see it in some spots. Not everyone, though, will see it. But nonetheless, still going to rock with the weather impact alert for those of you who do have an early start Saturday morning. Of course, we know those weekend warriors out there. Some folks do have to head to work pretty early Saturday morning. But after some of the fogginess and some of the cloud cover early in the day, is shaping up to be a pretty nice one, Lou. Record warmth in some spots, mostly sunny skies by the middle of the afternoon. And we're talking low 80s for some, mid 80s for others.
Get your affairs in order. That's what Saturday is about. I want you to get your affairs in order. And by that, I mean, you got crap to do at the house. I know you do, because I do. All right? I got a honey-do list as long as my left arm, which is documented about a
wrote by you
inch.
Or your wife?
Myself. I write my own honeydews, but I got things I got to do, and then would like me to. She's not going to enforce it, but she would like me to get a few things done, and I'm going to do it. But Saturday is that day, especially if you got to do some stuff outside. You're going to be sporting the swim trunks. It's going to be warm for that yard work that must get done.
Do you do your yard work wearing your swim trunks, Lou?
Well, all my shorts kind of qualify as things I would swim in.
Okay.
Like my working shorts, my
I thought you typically
shorts.
wore like your spandex on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, that's swimming material for
me. Okay.
My son's a swimmer, so I've adopted the Speedo.
Nice.
But more of
and you tan more evenly that way.
Yeah, you gotta listen. It's
because you don't want those white lines.
You're preparing for bikini season year round. This isn't amateur hour.
True.
All right, we're not.
Truer words have never been spoken.
Okay, we're not. We're being professionals here. Now, all jokes aside, wear sunscreen for the love of Pete. Learning that through the dermatologist. But as you are out, be even nonetheless. Allow yourself to where the lines aren't showing. 84, are we out of our minds with this? But yeah.
That would crush the record.
We're talking about one of the hottest January days. Mm-hmm. If we're thinking about, all time, I got to actually look and see what the all-time record is for just a January day.
I think there is one of at least 85.
Yeah, but when you're breaking a record, you're up there with one of the warmest. So
what about out at the beaches? I mean, it's going to be maybe not so much as St. Simon's, but I mean, still upper 70s, low 80s, pretty good beach day.
Yeah, that's a really good day. Yeah, and St. Simon's, that sliver a little out. You're an island, so you're kind of separated from the land. Maybe that's why we kind of tend to be a little bit cooler there. But yeah, 80 at the beach. That's feeling good. So why I say Saturdays to get your affairs in order, because Sunday we're all going to be locked in with Jags, the change in the weather. We know we're not going to be worth nothing on Sunday, but sitting around watching some good football. And so Saturday's the day, getting it done Saturday. There is the front that's coming. That's what's steadily making its way east. It's we say front. It's kind of a layered scenario here.
Kind of waves of moisture coming up out of the northern Gulf.
Yeah, and with severe weather potential still really through this evening, and that's been updated. This is new.
This is for
that slight.
Yep, for tomorrow.
For tomorrow, we've just seen marginal, but it looks like Alabama, and this is, Alabama's no stranger to this area that with these types of systems will get the spinners. So let's talk more about the front. Let's talk more about what it means for us, though. I mean, obviously some severe weather possible in the Dixie Alley, but what's it looking like for here in Northeast Florida, Southeast Georgia? We'll do that. We're going to take a short timeout. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang it. I couldn't handle it anymore.
Wasn't sure who was going to speak first.
Ross wins this game of chicken. Should we bring the front back?
Should we? Yeah, let's do it.
Let's take a look.
Because I think that this is probably the biggest storyline of the weekend, is what exactly is the timing of the front, and will we or will we not see rain for the Jags game, before the Jags game, during it? I'll say it's not going to be during it. And Lew, you pretty much covered this. A lot of rain and thunderstorms out across Mississippi and Alabama, southern Tennessee here tonight, through a lot of tomorrow. By the time the front reaches us, as we often see, they kind of lose their steam a bit. And that's pretty much what we're going to see here, a withering away, a weakening front. So an increase in cloud cover, 100% for sure. We're going to have that wind direction change, certainly. I mean, winds tomorrow will be rather breezy, 10 to 15 miles per hour out of the southwest. Sunday, you get that northwest breeze coming in. Gusts could be upwards of 20, even 25 miles per hour. So keep that in mind. Could be affecting the kicking game for the Jags game, and we'll touch on that more here in a bit. But with regard to the rain chances, we're keeping them rather low there for Sunday morning.
There it is. There's the line. Not impressive, is it? So a lot of times you're a model watcher. Maybe you like to peep them yourself, and we're seeing like that narrow, thin, light shades of green. We're talking, and look at the timing, 7 o'clock in the morning. So, I mean, this is for the true early birds, the sunrise service folks. You might have a little bit of drizzle, but we're not seeing the deep oranges and reds that would indicate even the hint of heavy rainfall or thunder. So, if anything, some light rain to drizzle, like Ross has been talking about. And then the story is with this front's going to be the temperature change and the wind shift. So this is really going to, we talk about what's going to break this stagnant fog every morning. It's this. It's a front coming through, changing the air profile, the air column. We're not going to be as humid. We get some cooler, drier air, breezy air as well. So that's why we have the rain icon in when we're talking about tailgating. And I think this tailgate picture kind of tells a pretty good story. I do see a lot of bros in there short sleeving it. That may not be exactly I think we're going to see more longer sleeves, but the sky condition is probably what we're dealing with. The
similar to the picture, you mean?
Yeah. The overcast during the tailgate, peaks of sunshine by the time you're walking into the stadium, but just kind of peaks, and then that's when the breezes really start picking up.
And shout out to our old boy Andy there in the black sunglasses and backwards hat.
All the way to the right of your screen. You can't help it. He's looking off into the air somewhere.
He used to be one who would run these streams.
He actually is the pioneer of these streams. Mm-hmm. He created everything with this, and God love him.
The OG of First Coast News Weather Watchers, so to speak.
Yeah, so
shout out Andy.
And a huge Jags fan, so love to see it.
And then for the game, Lew, I mean, we're expecting clearing skies kind of gradually as the game wears on. Kickoff temperatures in the upper 60s. You mentioned the wind direction change, the temperature drop.
Yeah.
Temperatures cooling pretty quickly, especially by kind of the fourth quarter, and then post-game, hopefully, as we're celebrating a win.
I want to analyze something with you.
Oh.
The Bills logo.
Yeah.
What is that red thing that comes out of the Bills? Like, I guess that's its antler there on the front, and then there's that red
horn.
Okay, so it's horn.
Yeah, the horns.
Okay. Yeah, so what is that
What's the red thing?
Is that indicating his forward momentum? Is that
that's like the flash of light.
Flash of light of the Bill.
Have you never watched a cartoon in your life?
I just
like the Bills leaping, and so it's like
I just never understood what that red thing was. I don't know what it is. Is there a name for it? Do Bills fans call that the old charging...
The slash?
Charging buffalo slash. I don't know. It bothers me. I've never thought highly of that. It's a weird look.
I was going to have a real morbid...
about
the buffalo. No. Let's not go down that path.
We can probably connect the dots on what he was saying there. Yeah, interesting. Otherwise, take the red away, I think it's a pretty gnarly, pretty cool buffalo. But I just don't know what that red is. I think they're just forcing the fact that their colors are red, white, and blue.
Is it a buffalo or is it a bison?
but it's Buffalo. But the town's Buffalo. It's not.
That doesn't mean the animal's a buffalo.
It's not Bison, New York. Well, I mean, that would be preposterous if it's.
Okay.
It's got to be a buffalo. It's got to be. Which reminds me, I have a good buddy who has a bison buffalo farm.
Yeah.
Up in McIntosh County, Georgia, and I'm gonna make a run.
Get some buffalo meat.
I need some. I'm just feeling hungry.
Yeah.
A couple burgers, maybe. He gave me a buffalo ribeye.
Oh,
wow, back.
that sounds good.
This has been years ago. It's a lean meat.
Yeah.
But it doesn't taste like it. You know what I mean? It tasted like the fat content was there, like a ribeye should. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Whereas, like, deer meat is leaner, tastes gamier.
Yeah. But this was not that. It was delicious. I might eat 2.
Oh, I don't know if you could handle 2. Let's be honest.
Well, you haven't seen me eat. I don't eat in front of people. Well, not generally. Anyway, with that out of the way, I just don't get this. I don't get the logo.
Okay, well, we're going to move on past the fascination
Talk about other
with the
logos.
logo.
I'm going to talk about. We got several playoff games we're going to pick.
Well, all of them.
All of them. Logos that I can live without, that I think are trash. I think the Rams logo is trash.
I agree.
I think the Panthers logo is solid.
Yep.
Jags is great. Mm-hmm. Eagles is cool. Mm-hmm. The letters logos to me, I like the Bears logo. That's the roaring bear.
Yeah, I like that better than just the C.
The C. I like it. And, Green Bay, it's just too much Georgia Bulldog to me. Mm-hmm. There you go.
What about San Fran?
Cool.
Okay.
I don't know why. That one's cool.
Yeah, see, I don't like that.
That one's cool to me. But that's our take. We only have 30 seconds. We're not going to do our picks yet, but we are going to take a break. In about 20 seconds, we'll do the picks on the other side of that break. But weather for those games, you were talking about that game, the Chicago game.
The Chicago game?
It looks gnarly.
Yeah, cold, windy. Even the Charlotte game tomorrow, that same front's going to come through.
Yeah, they're going to be wet and cold.
Yes, I mean, they got rain on the way. They got gusty winds, like 30, 35 mile per hour gusts. So, yeah, we'll come back. We'll talk about our picks for the games, but also a little bit about the weather at each of the wild card games, too.
Love it. All right, stay right there. For entertainment purposes only, it's time for our picks. Are we going to keep records? Because we did it with college. What are we going to do? Just see how we do?
We can do records,
yeah. Rough. We were generally the same, I think, for a lot of these games. I think we only defer on maybe 2.
There will be some finagling here because Rachel never actually sent me her picks.
Oh.
So we'll keep track of all 3 of ours, see how we do.
See how we do.
We'll bet something on it.
Panthers, Rams.
How
you got?
LA.
Yeah, same.
Panthers are lucky they're even there.
Yeah, it's tough when the home team is like I think 3 games worse record-wise. But yeah, it should be pretty easy.
But it does look to be a slot fest. We talked rain, wind, kind of
anything's
nasty
possible
there
in the
Saturday.
playoffs. Anything's possible. We do defer here. Ross is going to go Chicago with the weather, and I think Green Bay's built for this too. Who's playing quarterback for Green Bay?
Jordan Love is.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
Green Bay's just had so many injuries for me. I feel like maybe
And he was injured, wasn't he?
he was. Now he is back. Malik Willis, their backup quarterback, I don't think is playing. But yeah, we're talking kickoff temperatures Saturday night there in Chicago, probably in the 20s, wind chills in the teens with winds out of the west at like 20 to 30 miles per hour, perhaps a few snowflakes working in. So it should be a fun game to watch on NBC and Peacock.
Very cool. All right, Jags, Bills.
I think the story's written right there.
Story's written. I don't think anything else needs to be said. We're just going to keep the karma going right. And then Ross's Eagles and nobody's 49ers. I don't know. No.
Mike Massey.
Mike Massey. We work with a guy named Mike, and he's a big Niners fan. We're both going Eagles, who are 6.5-point favorites.
Surprisingly. Yeah, I think that has Niners points written all over it.
Interesting stuff.
Should be interesting.
All right, and then our final 2 that we're going to pick, the Sunday night game, and then the Monday night. I'm going to, and this might be a little bit of hope picking because I like if Jags win. But also, Chargers flash. Which version of the Chargers show up? I think they can maybe get it done. But I think you're giving the edge Patriot. What? Because nighttime Foxborough.
Yeah, nighttime Foxborough. Just the cold weather. I think the Chargers are a better team, but I also didn't want to pick exactly the same as you.
Sure.
So.
No, I get it. And a little stratagem. And we're both picking Houston.
I think
on
that's
this one because Steelers are also extraordinarily lucky
to be there.
Because
a kicker didn't make the kick.
2 bad kickers. 2 kicker screw-ups. Steelers guy misses extra point,
It's a hard knock life.
It is. You got to take the good with the bad. You're getting paid to do it. That's what the paycheck's for. But, man, I feel bad for those kickers. Brutal. Got our picks in. They are locked. They're loaded. Your 7-day forecast here. So telling a story, there's a lot going on in the 7-day beyond the weekend. I know we focus kind of here on that 20% rain chance for our Jags, our record-breaking. Uh-oh. Hey, do you need to come in here? Mike Massey's actually our EP.
Go Niners.
He just gave us a solid go Niners.
As he wears his Jags
God bless
jersey
you for wearing
proudly.
the Trevor Lawrence jersey, though. My guy. Yeah, Mike Massey, big resident Niners guy. He's going to have him winning the Super Bowl, I'm sure, in his picks. Just gave us the big thumbs down. So hopefully we're not fired.
Hurtful.
Technically, yeah, hurtful. Very. But we get through the record high Saturday, the cool down Sunday with those showers before the game. And then that story of next week is winter's